Hello, with me today I have Carlo Centonze, co-founder and CEO of HeiQ, which listed on the London Stock Exchange in December and recently published its annual results for 2020. Hello, Carlo. Thanks for joining me today.
Hi, Lee. Nice to meet you. Very good to be here with you.
For those who might not have heard of HeiQ before, could you give viewers a quick overview of what the company does and how you make money?
Sure. HeiQ is a material innovation company, and we're active in creating technologies that make a difference in treated materials, in treated articles. For example, textiles or coatings or plastics or surfaces. And what we do is we confer functionality like an antiviral functionality, like an antimicrobial or a water repellent functionality. And we bring these benefits into the products, and these products have a much better performance for the consumers and bring this higher protection or more comfort or more quality.
You supply gloves and face masks to fight the pandemic. That's been a boost to business. Is that benefit going to drop away over time as COVID cases reduce further, or will there be a long-lasting positive impact?
Look, the business that we created there basically out of demand because there was a shortage in the beginning of the pandemic of face masks, and we just supported Swiss hospitals that approached us, basically asking us, "Please, can you help? We have to go into the operation room without masks." So that was the origin of the business, and it's a business that was good for us last year, but was not more than 10% of our turnover. It was important, and we took the decision actively to stay in this field of medical devices going forward and to innovate this. In fact, today is the first day where we launched a completely new high-tech mask, which is copper coated and has a very fast and strong antiviral effect. It's called HeiQ Metallic, and it's much more comfortable and can be worn much longer and gives you much better protection than you had ever before on a medical surgical mask. So yes, it's a sector which will be important for us also going forward, and where we will bring our innovation power and our innovation capabilities to traction.
Okay, well, you say that the gloves and face masks were just 10% of the business. Now you've just published annual results, as I say. Could you just pick out a few highlights, something that the investors will be interested in at HeiQ over the past 12 months?
Sure. Standing really out last year was of course a tremendous growth on the top line of 80%. But also a super strong growth on our profitability, which went up tremendously. We managed to get 700 basis points more marginality, and we managed to increase our EBITDA up to 14 million. So strong results that we managed to achieve. But equally strong, if we look into the future, we more than tripled the media mentions, and we were the best in our industry before that, and now we beat ourselves by 3 times, and that has created a tremendous pull for our brand equity, which has resulted in actually 650 brands approaching us and signing a trademark license agreement with us. And from these 650, we have started to convert the first 150, so it's a tremendous amount for what is still a small company. In fact, we managed last year to more than double the invoiced customers. The customers grew by 125% last year. So it took us 15 years to build up half of our customers, and then 1 year we just got a big wave and doubled that position. So the innovation that we launched to market with HeiQ ViroBlock, the fastest acting antiviral on the market last year, really resulted in much stronger brand equity, much stronger business platform, where we broadened the amount of customers that we serve, and we also entered 4 new industries in which we were not present before that time, and that expanded the possibility for us to bring our innovations into materials in different industries to functionalize and to bring a benefit to the technologies we are treating.
Okay. Which industries were those, Carlo?
We built up a new presence in the industry of coatings. So HeiQ was very specialized on textiles. Now we are in coatings for paper and cardboards with a partner. But thanks to an acquisition we just concluded last week, we are also in coatings for hard surfaces. For example, wood, metal, glass. And this opens us the door to offer self-disinfecting, antimicrobial, antiviral coatings for surfaces, especially for hospitals, to prevent hospital-acquired infections, but also for public spaces, for example, like in a gym or an elderly home or schools, etc. So there's a lot of opportunity for us with this coating field. We also entered the market of laundry. We teamed up with one of the leading laundry machine makers to go into the industrial laundries and promote the ViroBlock technology so that a hotel or a hospital again can retrofit all the linen that they have with an enhanced protection, and you can make sure that there is no contamination by pathogen bacteria or viruses on the linen that is or the hospital textiles in general that are being used. We also entered the industry of paint. So the 11th biggest paint maker in the world created an antiviral paint with us, and this paint is protecting from a surface contamination of viruses. Think of a COVID room in India now, hospitals where they are able to minimize the contamination surfaces from which bacteria or viruses can stem. And that's another field where we were not present before the pandemic. And it's a new field where we have had the possibility now to enter and also deploy our other technologies. So these new markets, they are really giving our 6 technology platforms an opportunity to find new avenues, to find new ways and new positioning that we're doing. Another market we entered is also thanks to an acquisition that we made, water treatment. We entered thanks to an acquisition, industrial biotech. Now we can make probiotic technology, symbiotic technology. And this allows us to fight bad bacteria with good bacteria, to fight algae with good bacteria, to fight fungi with good bacteria. So we entered the world of biological warfare, not chemical anymore, not kill and destroy everything, but we actually colonize with good bacteria and protect the surface by having a healthy microbial ecosystem there. Like you want to have in your gut when you eat probiotic yogurt. So it's the same concept, just put on surfaces. So it's the next generation of surface protection, of green surface protection, into which we have entered. So 2020 was really a forging year with more customers, more markets, more innovations that we launched to market. We hardly slept.
You work with some famous customers as well. I mean, could you mention a few of them and explain briefly the collaborations?
Sure. Let's stay and be in the UK and take a famous one you all know, Burberry. And Burberry launched last year their Burberry face mask. Wonderful, and they're protected with HeiQ ViroBlock. Quite a price indeed. But they definitely stand out, and they are highly protective thanks to the outer layer coated with the HeiQ ViroBlock technology. But if we stay in the UK, a long-time innovation partner of HeiQ is the company Speedo. Sure that everybody knows Speedo. Actually, everybody around the globe knows Speedo. Has a tremendous brand presence, and with them we have innovated the fastest and least dragging swimsuit for competition, and they have been our innovation partner for many years. And we have really not only created the technology but also methods to measure the benefit that we are capturing in this elite sport field. But then there's other customers that everybody knows, standing for strong ESG credentials, like the outdoor brand Patagonia, one of our strategic innovation partners for many, many years, with whom we are not only on the market with sustainable odor control technologies for the textiles, but also fluorine-free water repellents. And we have a few really cool innovations together in the pipeline that we are promoting. And maybe one more, a name that is also famous, Zara from the Inditex group. It's a big fashion brand. We have launched with them our X-Reflex technology, which is lightweight warming. You're basically having your loss of infrared heat that your body is losing by radiation re-pinged back to you, and you have an up to 50% warmer jacket with less insulation, so lighter, warmer, more comfortable. What we did with them. That's just to mention you a few examples of brands with whom we work around the globe, from Japan, like a Uniqlo, to the US, where we are present, and where we are one of their preferred and chosen innovation company to create technology that differentiates them at the point of sales.
Okay, I mean, you've got ambitious targets. So just wondering which of the products, which strategy or potential catalysts will make sure you achieve them, and how big can HeiQ become?
Look, I'll give you two examples that give you the potential. We have with HeiQ Fresh, actually HeiQ Fresh Air, revolutionary technology for indoor air purification. We have applied that on a curtain. You hang the curtain behind your window. The light that comes in through the window activates our technology on the curtain, who destroys 80% of all the volatile organic components. I'm sure you know formaldehyde as a name. 80% of that is in the room gets destroyed during 6 hours of light, and you have a much healthier indoor air. And indoor air is a big problem, an increasing problem. There's 3.5 million deaths per year for bad indoor air. So a very cheap way, hang a little curtain, very cheap way to improve your indoor air climate. And we made with this first company, we went to market, first curtain, so one company, one curtain. We made $2 million in the launch year. And now we're opening the channel from the exclusive period of development to go to many retailers. And let's assume we are able to tap 10 retailers, and each one does 10% of their range. Then we're talking about a triple-digit business with one technology, one article. And that's the growth opportunity. One of the growth opportunities. Another one that we have is we are serving 40 hospitals with a probiotic hospital cleaner, which has been proven in a clinical study to reduce the hospital-acquired infection by 70 to 80%. That's dramatic. That's saving lives. And we have the opportunity to go from these 40 hospitals that are being served now to 7,000 that exist in Europe. If we do that, then that's a triple-digit million business with one product, one market again. And this is a bit the nature of HeiQ. We create new technologies, blue ocean, new markets. We go into them, and the opportunity for us to grow and to gain size with the technology is always there. But being a new product, new market, we have to build up the channels and the consumer demand and everything. That's why we are this 3-in-1, this R&D and manufacturing and marketing company, so that we can pull an innovation from lab to consumer in the shortest possible time, because we do create novel demand in novel markets that meet the mega trends that are out there.
Fantastic. Carlo Centonze, co-founder and CEO of HeiQ. Thanks very much for joining me today.
Thanks a lot, Lee. Have a lovely day.